Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, TBCIANs across the world. My name is Emmanuel Mdiniswa. This is my 325 live broadcast in the Billion Coin community. Let us thank our Creator for giving us another wonderful time, another day, so that we can come live. We are so much thankful. And today is the 25th of June 2019. Days, guys, are rolling. We need to actually work hard, unify our people wherever we are, so that we can actually engage ourselves in these wonderful promotions that the Billion Coin has. Now, today, let us attend to the current updates, as well as we shall look at the article about the send button meetings. You know, the send button meetings is one of the most important activities or promotions which is taking place now during the distribution phase. It is one of the most important promotions to attend weekly as a member in good standing, so that you get to see exactly what is happening, and you get to learn through these leaders. You get to also to experience the excitement, particularly since we have the Bitcoin contest and the Bitcoin bounties. This is going to help us a lot as we engage in the send button meetings. We are going to get a lot of education. We are going to know how and when to do these transactions. We have got our own house rules. So if you attend weekly, we end up owning it, taking it to us. The send button meeting is not for admin. It is for us, the community, to participate in numbers, to attend. And also we shall see that there's a need for us to have a willingness to host them, these send button meetings, in our own languages. You see, now we have got 10 languages in the send button meetings. And as communities of the world, as members of TPC, understand or attend, we shall always be, we will start to learn and understand that we need to participate in all means. So allow me this time to do my screen sharing. Then we shall deal with the article concerning the send button meetings, so that we can discuss about it, read about it, and further understand what is going on in the send button meetings. It's not just a matter of collecting cookies, but it's a matter of us being mentored further. Let's start with the articles. As I've said, normally I love to start with the articles, the current ones. This one says, belief is more than knowledge. Belief is more than knowledge. If you believe on something, you will be knowledgeable as well. Belief is more than knowledge. This is Mr. Nbay Derek from Cameroon, one of our last week's Bitcoin contest winners. Thank you so much, Nbay. Let's just also have time to go for this video at our own spare time. Learn from him. Thank you so much, Nbay. Thank you very much. Now let's go to the next article. TPC is the first to focus on community as a currency compared to other coins. A wonderful video, this one indeed. Mr. Randy Wilson. Randy Wilson is here. Sharing with us. Where is the video? Anyway, I can't see the video. I think it will take time to come live. attend to Mr. Randy Wilson's video. I hope it is going to show up later. Then the other one says TPC broadcasters meeting with special guest TPC admin on the 24th. It was yesterday. Once again, I missed this. I don't know, Facebook wasn't actually responding this side. We had a problem with Facebook yesterday. I couldn't even attend. I wished to be part of these attendees yesterday. Thank you so much. This is the send button meet. This is the meeting for the broadcasters with admin. It's a special meeting for us broadcasters throughout the TPC community. This one says you are crazy if you are not attending MBA trainings. You are crazy, guys. MBA is doing wonderful. He is leading by example. He is empowering his own community. We need to follow MBA's strategies. They are working. They are working, guys. They are working. He is a pace setter, as I have always put it. Now, I want us to look at this article today, the 24 send button meeting. Let us read this article. I love to read with you. Let's start here. Let's concentrate on this one. You can see for yourself. It says, we will be hosting the send button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, 24th, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT/5:00 p.m. West African time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, June 24, inside your Kringel office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. You'll always collect 1 million cookies if you are a broadcaster. And this nice poster shows the host of these 10 send button meetings. Don't miss send button live broadcast every Mondays, guys. It's not a thing of Monday, yesterday. Every Monday, we attend this send button meetings, English one, so that we understand. We are going to learn more about TPC. This one says, what is TPC confidentially? I can't tell you. You will need to attend a send button meeting to find out. Then it goes on to say, if you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TPC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TPC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure, and with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated. We are private. You see? Now, let's go. Transactions over 400 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. 2, total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. 3, Contact the TBC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of TBC commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Remember the Bitcoin contest we had? First place winner, Enbe Derek, yesterday. We witnessed Enbe collecting 200 grains of Bitcoin in payments. Thank you so much, Enbe. We need to give a clap to these guys. Then second place, we had Ace Fletcher. He collected 100 grains yesterday. Then third place, we had Miss Dr. Victor Chuma from Nigeria. He collected the 50 grains for being on the third place. As usually, we have these graphics. If you participate in the Bitcoin contest, you are going to get your clear head captured here as one of the graphics. MBA had 181, and S Fletcher had 178, and Dr. Victor had 23 sign-ups. It says this is an amazing record-breaking week with two of our winners achieving triple-digit numbers in paid sign-ups. Congratulations to MBA Derek from Cameroon for winning this week's Bitcoin contest with an impressive 181 paid sign-ups last week. He will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Send Button meeting. Congratulations to S. Fletcher from the Philippines. With 178 paid sign-ups last week, he will receive 100 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English Send Button meeting for second place. Congratulations to Adichie Chuma Victor from Nigeria with 23 paid sign-ups last week. 50 grains in Bitcoin will be paid to him live during the meeting, this meeting for third place. We will show the whole TBC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet they will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in their possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of a Bitcoin transfer, so be 100% sure that you are all giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grains of gold calculator to determine how much in grains is right now in USD and send the equivalent amount to them in Bitcoin. This chart here, guys, shows the number of people who participated and the number of people who actually were signed up. We had 641 last week joining through this Bitcoin contest. It says we have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC members in Cameroon led the whole TBC community in growth with 7 contestants and 198 paid sign-ups last week. 25 countries had 135 contestants last week out of the full-time timer database, which has 2,237 members in it. Philippines, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, South Africa, Greece, Rwanda, and Uganda were all strong contenders last week with double-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 804 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. This is the full-time poster. I believe for now you guys understand about this. It says if you have not updated your KCP profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounties menu under the account area of KCPO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer, right? I would like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the request comes in and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Very clear indeed, guys. The 2019 promotion is explained in detail here. Start the poster and participate in the 2019 promotion to get more cookies when you do a transaction with your sponsors or any leaders. It says here a purchase of 40 grains of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TPC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TPC. One TPC coin today is worth 9,481,597,597.78, and $9 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as a 4 grain is rewarded too. See the chart above. If you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TPC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. So become the TPC broadcaster today. Guys, we have been saying this, sending this message, this encouragement that we need to become a broadcasters. We need more voices. Now, this article is about the migration. Remember, we migrated from the old blockchain in 2018 to the new blockchain. We migrated from TP004 to TP00.net 9 wallet. It says, I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I am giving you notice now. We will terminate the TPC004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose, for goodness sakes. TPC004 migration ended at the end of July in 2018. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny Come Lately's well Johnny. You are about to lose all of your TPC coins because when we close the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them. All if you didn't get them moved out of the archive over to a TPC009 wallet. This is a fair warning. Please, guys, let's take it of this. Let us share this article with other members in TPC. This one is a graph showing M-based breakthrough in TPC. You can see here from the 10th of March 2019, he had the zeros. As time goes on, he started to become active. It says, as you can see from the chart above, Mbe had a major breakthrough this week. In the beginning, he was too busy to recruit new members into TPC. Then it was too hard to recruit a handful each week. And then in 1 week, he goes from his best effort of recruiting 8 new members to recruiting 181 new members. Congratulations, Mbe, on this massive breakthrough. Please answer the following questions. He was answering them yesterday. We were listening to him as he was doing the answering. It says, in the beginning of this chart period starting back in March of this year, why did you allow yourself to recruit 0 new members week after week? What was your justification for the lack of personal recruits? The second one was saying, then what motivated you to start recruiting in April of this year? Why are the number of personal recruits so small each week in the months of April and May of this year? It says here, MBA, can you tell us in great detail all about this amazing breakthrough you had this week and how others can duplicate it? Right? This article, I love reading the send button meetings. Here, times can zigzag you. Now, this is the send button meetings, guys. The article that relates to the send button meetings. Every Mondays we have to attend religiously. We have to attend so that we can understand these rules. There's the issue of transactions that you must master as a member of TPC. And when you do your transactions, always use the grains, the gold grains calculator. Transactions over 400 grains. Once you do them, you will get what? An email coming from the admin. You have to actually verify yourself. Transactions over 2,000 grains in 24 hours will also subject you to what? You will have an email from the TPC commissioner, because this is done, guys, to avoid what? The discounting of our codes. Just as much as if you are going to do a bigger transaction of over 40,000 grains, you will have to let admin know in advance. We are in the discipline phase, so we need to follow these rules, not to overdo things. And we are against the discounters. Our coins shouldn't be discounted. Let us use the current price, relying on the gold grains calculator. Then it will make things smoother for us. You see, the Bitcoin contest is quite good, quite motivating. Let me also go there and share before my time elapses with you. Let us just quickly see the current timers. If you haven't upgraded, please, we encourage you to do so. Upgrade, become a what? A Bitcoin contender, a participate. This is going to help all of us. Let's just go to the contest quickly. I want us to have a look what is happening currently. It's a new week. You need to participate. As you can see, Mr. S. Fletcher is again leading with 35 sign-ups. Dr. Victor is following with 24 sign-ups. Nbay with 7 sign-ups. We have Michelle from Ivory Coast, 5 sign-ups. We have Akopononi Eteni Gaston, 2 from Ivory Coast, 2 sign-ups. And we have Bahara, Ivory Coast, 2 sign-ups. We have Ageto Togo, 2 sign-ups. We have Shela Zati, Ruth Sela Zati from Ivory Coast, 2 sign-ups. And we have Nonito Rabel, my brother from Philippines, 2 sign-ups. And Inga Pire Gloria, Uganda, 2 sign-ups. These are our first 10 line-up. Let's check going deeper. This is the current week, guys. It's a new week. We're encouraging, let us participate. You can see for yourself the 1-1s. The 1-1s, India, Ghana, South Africa. These are the countries. These are countries participating. It's quite motivating. The 1-1s. See to it that your name appears here and your country appears here. This is the graphics, guys, so far. Ace Fletcher is leading, Dr. Victor is on the second, and NBay is on the third. This is good, wonderful, good, wonderful indeed. Wonderful indeed. Now, yesterday we attended the St. Pattern meetings, and we were so much impressed to see this. Let us check on the gold grains calculator. We are grounded to gold. We always use the gold grains calculator whenever we do our calculations. Let's just go here in this site. This is the link. There we go, gold grains calculator. And let's find how much is 8 grains. 8 grains, $23.887. I love doing this for us to get used to what? To gold grains. Whenever you do a transaction, you want to do a transaction with your sponsor, you need to know exactly how to do this. 23, let's just go there. 23.887 multiplied by $14, 14 rands. Let me say 14 rands 33 yesterday. This is going to give you 342 rands South African. 342. So you better go for 350, not to underpay. Bitcoin is up these days. Don't underpay. You can as well check here what is the ratio for ZAR and ZAR to USD. You can do this within your own country currency. You can check. Always we need to check, guys. Yeah, it's 1434 today. It's 1434. You see? So if it's 1434, we need to do this. We need to say 23.887. We multiply by 14.34. Then it gives us 342.53958. So 350 rands South African can cover for your admin fee, guys, for your admin fee 8 grains. Please, if you want to transact 40 grains, which is going to give you a full coin, you are going to do it with 119 US dollars 43 currently now as I speak to you. Let's just go here. 119.43, multiply this by 14.34. This is very important for us to help each other. This is going to give you, see, a full coin, 1,712.63 cents. You get it? 1,720 would be my proposal. I say buy 40 grains with 1,720. Cover up for 0.6.62, 4.6262. The Bitcoin is going up, it's going high these days. So take care of this, guys. If you want to go for, let me say 32 grains, it's 95 US dollars 541. Similarly, you just come to your calculator and do this 95.547. You multiply by 14.34. It gives you 1,370, which is 1,390 or 80. You understand? 1,380 will work out for you. All right. Now my time is against me. This is what I wanted us to understand. Let us get familiar in doing these calculations, and so that we can actually input the right amounts in US when we do our transaction verifications. You see what I mean? It's very much important for you to know how to use the gold grains calculator so that you get the right amounts in US when you do your transaction verifications as a buyer and both as a seller. Because if you don't do this, it's not going to confirm correctly. It's going to say not valid. So I'm always doing this so that we can learn from this. But anyway, guys, time is against me. Let us attend this send button meetings and to these promotions weekly so that we can all benefit, get the benefits of this. If you're a broadcaster, please, if you're not a broadcaster, elevate yourself, become a broadcaster. You get 1 million cookies for every meeting that you attend. Thank you so much, guys. I would go as far as this. I promise we shall see each other in my next contribution. May God bless you wherever you are and touch you. Thank you. Bye for now.